Hey two-wheeled friends, welcome back to the channel. As you know, it is Shadow Day, but here's this 2007 Honda Shadow Spirit VT750C2 sitting in the garage. It is not moving. It doesn't have me or Mrs.TWOWHEELD out on it, and there's a good reason for it. So let's roll the intro. And when we come back, I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on with it. So yeah, the Honda Shadow sitting in the garage. You can probably see all the mess behind me in the reflection. It's not as shiny as it could be, and there's a reason for it. So those of you who have been following Mrs.TWOWHEELD riding this bike through her amazing adventure of learning how to ride knows the progress she's been making, and she's been excited about getting out on this bike. Well, the other night we were out and I told her, let's just go ride without the cameras and, you know, not have to vlog or anything like that. We'll just ride. And of course, that's the night things went wrong with this bike. So it's put me in a situation to make a decision of what to do. What is going on? And you can see all of this dullness that I need to clean yet is fuel. So fuel was blowing out of either the filter box here or out of the little breather tube. So there's obviously a stuck float in the carburetor. So we got fuel the night before this happened. My suspicion is some debris from the tank got through and got stuck in the float, and the float's open and forcing a lot of this fluid out. So we were riding, and all of a sudden Mrs.TWOWHEELD's like, the bike died. And I have been letting her lead, but she wanted me to lead that night so she could kind of follow and watch what I was doing. And of course, that's the night this bike gives issues. So we found a place. She actually kind of pulled off to the side. I got it running, and we got, I don't know, probably like a mile, and the thing died again at the next stop sign. And you guys are only getting one view in this video too, and that's the bike. So we pulled it over. I said, let me jump on it. I took it out of town thinking, you know, let's just try to blow the carbon out of this thing. Maybe it's just getting, you know, fouled up a little bit that way. Not knowing what her behaviors were riding. And I'm not blaming her. It's just not knowing, you know. I knew there were some known issues with this carburetor a couple years ago. I did run some seafoam through it and seemed to get it cleaned up, but now it gave issues. So it seemed to be pretty good after I ran it out, but then it was dying. And we had my 2019 Road King Special out and this bike, and with her being a new rider, she wasn't going to ride my Road King. So Mrs.TWOWHEELD rode a bike that was not running very well home to get it home. So I'm not too worried about the fuel getting down into the motor. This bike does have a system to help so it doesn't do that, but nonetheless, I don't want to go ride this bike until I get it fixed. So I want your guys' opinion. So the tank can be pulled off and just clean the carb, maybe put a new carb kit in it, just leave the bike the way it is. We can take the carb and rebuild it, put like a stage 1 in it. I mean, we already got the Cobra exhaust here. We can put a stage 1 carb kit in and maybe bring this thing alive a little, put a new filter box on. I've kind of did a little bit of research. There's not a lot out there. There's velocity stacks some people use, so you'd pull this whole box off and then there's just a stack that would go on the carburetor out here. But I hear people's pant legs getting sucked into it and then starving the bike of air. And then there's the crater one that comes up, which would kind of be the reverse of these flames. You know, they come down to a point. They're like $100 on Amazon, bolts on. But drop your comments down below what you would do to this bike at this point. Obviously, the first thing I need to do is clean up this mess. I haven't had a chance to, but I do got to get the fuel off of the chrome. But, you know, I might get a little bit more. I am going to ride it just real quick to see exactly where that fuel is coming out of too, but I got a pretty good idea just in case. So leave your comment below. I'm going to keep this video short. I apologize we're not out riding. It may be a few weeks before this bike gets up to speed and par. I just got to make those decisions of what I want to do. Regardless, I'm going to change the fluids and just make sure everything's fresh. I'm going to check the plugs and go from there. So thank you for watching. If you are new to the channel and this is your first video you come across, go back and watch some of the other videos of it being ridden if you like, and then come back, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you're notified for future uploads and activity. Then you know what gets done on this bike. I am leaning towards taking this to a stage 1 and bringing it to life. Mrs.TWOWHEELD's feeling pretty comfortable on it. If it has a little bit more power because of that, I think she can handle it. So I appreciate you all watching. Again, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Leave that comment below what you would do. Maybe you would just sell it and get a different bike. No, I'm just kidding. I like this Shadow. I like how it looks, besides it being dirty. And I think this bike's going to be around for a while. So till next time, peace out, two-wheeled friends, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.